Well, to be honest, I think I would have bled to death. Yeah, it's hard to say, but
He shattered his pelvis in BC's backcountry. The man, who's also a search and rescue member, is still recovering and says he's just lucky to be alive.
it's hard for me, like just knowing that I put my friends through that there, yeah, I'll get pretty emotional about it there for sure.
Kevin Aitken was skiing with some friends in the Lillooet backcountry last month on his first run of the day when the unthinkable happened.
Yeah, I just piled into the rocks and yeah, that was about all I remember. Next thing I know, I was laying in the snow for a long time.
Aitken and his friends spent 4 hours in the snow waiting for help to arrive, but they had one major thing on their side. Multiple members skiing in the group were search and rescue members, and one was even a doctor. They knew what to do and had the tools to do it.
Stopped the bleeding there. Like I had a pretty bad bleed. Like I lost a lot of blood there. And yeah, just sort of slowing that down and just keeping me warm.
He was airlifted to hospital and underwent 6 hours of surgery on his pelvis. He spent 10 days in care and is now recovering at home. Despite the horrific accident, he believes in other conditions, things could have been far worse.
I normally ski with smaller groups, like even myself and one other person. And if this would have happened in that case, like it would have been a totally different outcome there.
What they did in that situation, based on their group dynamics, based on the experience in that group, their preparation, their planning, their training, a lot happened for all of them well before that incident happened. What happened then at the time is they were allowed to assess, mitigate risk, and reduce the severity of that search and rescue call.
Sandra Riches with BC Adventure Smart says preparation is key when going into the great outdoors. She says calls for help have significantly increased during the pandemic due to the number of people exploring what BC has to offer.
Do your research. I think that's what's a really big piece that's missing. And when we talk about the first T in trip planning, and making that plan takes time, referring to guidebooks, using the internet, using your phone.
As for Aitken, he says it will take about 9 months until he is fully recovered and hopes sharing his story will remind others to be prepared.
I just wanted people to sort of have a look around at who they're with in the backcountry and just know that could be their lifeline, right?
For planning resources, you can visit adventuresmart.ca. On Mount Seymour, Ashley Burr, City News.